Hi, this is Paul Irwin at Alcatel-Lucent. I'm here today with Laura Merling, who is Alcatel-Lucent's Senior Vice President of Application Enablement. She's joined us to talk about application programming interfaces, more commonly known as APIs, and the announcement that we're launching an API consulting and professional services practice. How are you doing today, Laura?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Alcatel-Lucent has just made a big announcement around APIs. Can you explain what was announced?
So what we announced today was two things. One, a professional services and consulting practice around how you launch an API program, how you manage it, how you drive value from it, how you optimize the program, all the way through to a methodology that goes along with it. The methodology is important so that on an ongoing basis, anyone that has a program related to APIs has a way to say, okay, I'm in this phase, what do I do now? I'm in this phase, what do I do now? So that's what we've mapped out as both a consulting and professional services organization as well as a methodology.
So how does this methodology help operators?
As we've seen from different operators who have launched these programs, they've launched them and they really want to find a way to bring value from offering network services as a set of APIs, whether it's to developers outside the company that are building the next generation of mobile or connected apps, or even if it's for their own internal use of APIs to offer new services to market faster. And this methodology lets you think about them as part of a business strategy. So it takes it and says, you know what? Just like anything else you would for your business strategy, you have to have a model and a practice around it. And so it formalizes this into a real business strategy for the customer.
And have we used this methodology yet? And if we have, can you share an interesting business case with us?
Yeah, there's actually quite a few examples. One of the early buckets that we've been doing, or things we've been doing for customers, in particular, we have a customer in APAC where we have been helping them map out what are other API programs that people offer, how do they compare to what they are trying to offer, what does it mean for them from a business model perspective, and how do they ensure when they launch their program that it's optimized. So think of it as almost a competitive analysis globally around API programs. Another program we did was centered around a customer that already had an API launched, and they wanted to know how it compared to a third-party over-the-top API that was offered at the same time, very similar capabilities. And so we did an analysis of everything from the capability itself, functionality, through the performance, and then made recommendations to them based upon, again, the comparison that we had seen with another API of the same category, and said, here's the recommendations we make for you to optimize that service. Lastly, there are things around, how do I launch new services and test them properly before we launch them? I already have some capabilities there. So might be putting together an entire set of test cases for the customer before they go to market. So it's a wide range of things that are drives from a business perspective all the way from a technology optimization perspective.
Is this a new consulting and professional services team, or is it a new offer from the Software Services and Solutions Group?
It's a bit of both. What we've done is take the knowledge and expertise. The Software Services and Solutions organization was formed about a year ago, and the expertise in there tends to center around network capabilities, network interconnection, and activities. But we combine that with the resources that we had from our Programmable Web acquisition about 18 months ago, 2 years ago now, where we acquired this expertise in the API space in particular around design and development as well as business models. And so merging sort of the best of the telco world with the best of the web world to say, here's a set of methodologies that apply to our service provider partners, and here's the expertise that need to go with that. You really need the marriage of both. So it's a bit of both.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today, Laura.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
That was Alcatel-Lucent's Laura Merling discussing our newly launched API Consulting and Professional Services practice. I'm Paul Irwin. Thanks for listening.